International Speedway. We are here for the Rogers Racing Engines 350. The first race of the Busch playoffs. I am Hazard County alongside Weston Grant, owner of Night Racing. Steve Rogers, promoter of the WRL series. And of course Kevin, and our fill-in for Jay tonight, Dash for Cash. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hola.
So, heading into Michigan, we have a big storyline that the point leader, Drake, will not be racing with us. So that's going to be very huge for some of these guys who are lower in points. So, Grant, how would you feel about this?
Really, looking at it as the most dominant guy in the series, he's not going to be able to race tonight. So at this point, I'm going to go for as much points as I can get tonight, Go all out, try to get as much as you can. Don't worry about the rest of the guys. Just go out, run your race as clean as you can, and get the most out of your car. That's going to be the biggest thing tonight, and hopefully one of these guys who are a little bit behind her.
Yeah, Yash, I know you were not really filled in, but what do you think of the performance of these guys this season?
I've only been able to call a few of these races, like you mentioned, but a lot of these guys I feel are mostly cup ready. A lot of these guys in this particular series in these cars are here for a reason. They're here so that they can get ready for the cup car, and the reason that they moved up is because they're more acclimated to a car rather than a truck, right? And I feel like these guys have shown that they're completely cup ready. So I think it's been a great season from just about everybody. And this playoff grid is really competitive, really super competitive. We've heard that all season. Yep. All right. Well, the first person to sign up tonight was Matthew Parkhurst. He's going to be in the 8 as shown on screen. I'm not sure what scheme he'll be in. There's about 6 of them or whatever. 5. Yeah, they're about 5. I think I might have missing a pack. That's okay. Yeah, and he might be racing the Dale Jr. scheme too. That's definitely in play. That's a nice
I can
scheme.
tell you right now, that one was just for Daytona.
Daytona? Okay.
Yep, that was it. They don't do Dale Jr. any other time.
Alright. And then in the 89 is Keith Allen Ayers. I'm sure he'll probably be in the Blue Emu scheme. He was in the Morgan Shepherd scheme last week, correct?
I think so.
I think so. But yeah, so he was the second guy to sign up, and you'll see him on track tonight in that 89 car. In the 16, once I get to him here, in the 16 is Will, and William Moore. Yes, he will be. He did not make the race.
No, we only have 11.
All right.
So.
Oh shit. Yeah.
He made
He's
it.
there.
Good.
Yep, and then we got Turf Tech in the number 9 car. He will be in the booth with us tonight, correct, Turf?
Correct.
Yep, our in-race reporter.
Nice.
The Weir did not make it.
Yeah, Game Nerd will be in the 13 car. Weir will be in the 61. Did he make it? Did either of those?
Nope, he
Demon
is.
did not make it.
Okay. And then we got KJ in the 99. Was he able to make it?
KJ was. He was here.
Okay. And then after him is going to be Unique Demon in the 1. Did he make the race?
He did
No.
not make it.
Okay. And then Maggio in the 98. You probably know he made it.
Yep.
He's gunning for that championship. And then Cease in the 15. Was he able to make the race? He did not make the race. And then Nat 20 in the 21. Was he able to make it? Everybody else made it. So Jay Fergie will be in the 92, which is displayed on screen here for the viewers. And then Casey Joe in the 08 as well. He's shown he's been strong over the last couple of races. If I can find his car for you. There it is. Let's see what scheme. Yeah.
So, Derek, if we can get a quick rundown of qualifying here.
I am sending booth invites.
It's fine. Leave them there.
So we got Maggio. Here, actually, I'll mute myself. I'm talking to them.
Is Drake in
1,
the...
KJ 2, Casey Joe 3, Keith 4, Nitro 5, Jay Fergie 6, myself 7, Game Nerd 8, Trek 9, Parker's 10, and Nat 11.
Okay. Yep, that is call order.
I sent everybody 2 invites, right?
Should be.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, should be.
Thanks.
Turf is clock rolling.
Cool. Alright, we're loading in.
Man, I forgot to send booth invites. Totally joking, Matt.
Is Drake racing or is he just watching it?
I think he's just watching.
Okay.
Since he missed a roll call.
Does anybody else need an invite?
He's in the lobby.
Is he in the race?
No, I think we should be good.
He might be with Maggio maybe.
Maybe. Could be.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No, that would... So I know we have 14 laps this stage, and we get 13 with field. So
Right. I'm loading in right now.
So reach up and pull those belts tight one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, we were a little behind, but still not bad.
Yeah, that's alright.
And Drake is in the race, so just note he will not be getting points this race.
Matt's got to take care of that. He's got it.
Yep, so I will send him a message as well.
Alright. Maggio coming off of turn 4. He'll get right close to that wall and come back down to the line, and he'll lead the first lap of this one. In second is Keith Allen Ayers in that 89. He's in a custom car tonight, so we were wrong. That car looking good.
they're trying to figure out in the Discord who gave Drake an invite.
I have my suspicion of who it is.
But the 89 and 98 going for it here. They're battling, and Keith wants it right now. Maggio going to get a run on the high side, but I think Keith's going to get this one. Oh, Maggio barely touching the wall. He lost all of his momentum coming off that corner. And now KJ going to Keith's outside. With Nitro in third following suit, along with Casey Joe, and then Turf in the 9. We saw some really good racing. Yeah, we saw some really good racing here with the trucks last night, and then as well with the developmental entry series the night before. Hopefully that these guys can repeat what they've been doing all season and get another good race in the books to start off this playoffs. You know, we saw as well, we saw Jardy have kind of struggle here, and he's the point leader as of the moment. And now Drake, who is not going to be earning points, he's also the point leader, and he'll have to deal with the woes of not having the best races some of these other guys below him will have. See Keith coming to the stripe, he's going to lead that lap as well, with KJ going to his outside the 99, trying to hook it as he goes into the middle lane, maybe trying to get a runoff, get Keith to draft, set up something for the later laps. I'm going to be watching this battle here. It's the 08, the 68. There comes Jay Fergie in the 92. Turf settling in behind them with an at 20 as well. Just trying to catch this 3-car pack up there. Casey Joe looks like he's going to lead the charge, with the 92 going his outside, and the 68, who was up there mixing it up, but now has fallen back, trying to pull everyone along. But the 99 we saw get squirrely there in front of him.
Just quick update at the front. Maggio going back low on the 89 of Nitro for the lead here. Here comes the 08 in third. He's going to be looking a little bit high, getting the draft off of his teammate in the 89. He now dives down low on the front stretch. Maggio leading the lap.
Yeah, Maggio's going to lead that one. Keith as well going to his outside. KJ trying to look, but peeking and finding nothing. They're 2 by 2 by 2 as things get sorted out off of turn number 2. Maggio still leading.
Oh, excuse me, that's Keith. My bad. I thought that was Nitro. Yep, that was Keith in the lead.
Yeah, it was Keith in the lead.
That was my mistake.
Very good. The 68 and the 98, kind of.
Yep.
Kind of.
KJ now looking down below Keith as they go down the front stretch. Maggio getting a little bit of a lead here, still not running away with it just yet. Draft is very valuable here.
Yeah, these guys are.
Car coming off of pit road. Who's that's the 8 of Matt Parker.
That's Matt Parker. He is in the pits for some reason.
He's probably, probably playing that strategy here.
Oh, these guys have to pit in this first stage.
Yeah, we gotta save
one
lap, so.
It's either save a lap or you come in and pit and try to make it up with tires.
89 is pitting.
And it sounds like most of these guys are just.
There goes Keith into the pits. He's going to dive down, as well as Nitro. He's also going to dive down into the pits. See if those guys are able to make it under the speed limit. As we watch these guys still racing up here, Maggio is pulling away with the 89 coming into the pits. Hopefully the 99, the 08, the 92, as the 99 got in the wall off of turn 2, with the 08 pushing him.
Gaining a lot of ground here on the 98 as they go down the back stretch thanks to that draft.
Yeah, he's getting sent off. He's sent off into there by Casey Joe, and they're actually going to get right to his bumper.
And here comes Jay Fergie up into the picture as well. He's sticking with these guys.
Yeah, nobody else coming down pit road that lap too.
Looking to the inside now, side by side as they go down into turn 1. Here comes Casey Joe. He's looking. It's 3 wide now, boys.
3 wide. Oh, the 98 going up the hill. He got real loose.
Back into 4th now.
Yeah, he got real loose going up there.
Good move by Casey Joe. Strong in that 08 KAI machine.
And now we're all really close together again.
Yep, looking back down on the inside as they come down the front stretch. Great move by KJ. Can he get the lap here? No, I believe Casey Joe led that one. Here comes Fergie, teammate on the outside. They're still teammates. Yeah, it's affiliate teammates, but still.
Matt Parkhurst with the new tires coming through this field, get his lap back the hard way. It could definitely pay dividends for him, this strategy, if he's able to get this lap back before they come into the pits. It could pay real dividends for him, as he's going to do it as I'm talking about it. He's going to take his lap back and maybe set his sights further from this field.
Yeah, the next car he's got to pass is going to be Nitro in the 68, just in front of this whole field. Still a good little ways to catch him, but you know, he's definitely right there, able to attack if he can. And then just about straight away in front of him is Keith as well. So, you know, next positions for Matt are pretty much right out his front window.
Gonna watch KJ here in the lead behind Matt Parkhurst. I wonder how he's gonna be able to use that draft from the 8 car to possibly pull him ahead of these guys behind him and create a gap as we go into later laps of this stage one. How many laps are left, Turf?
2 to go.
2 to go. Okay.
Thank you, Turf. So yeah, at this point, anyone who pits here, they will have to pit at the end of the stage to avoid the penalty. Other than that, it looks like everyone else is just going to try to save it.
Yeah, it does look like KJ's he's driving back. Either he's trying to save right now, or he's signaling that he's coming in. These guys are going real slow around this place.
If they run out, then that means their day is done for their stage.
Yeah.
Last lap.
Last lap of stage one, last gas. Casey Joe in the lead, Maggio behind him. The 92 washing up the track. These guys are all, I think they're out. I think Maggio's out right now. I think Maggio is either out right now or he's clutching it. Casey Joe's out. Casey Joe is out of fuel, and that 20 goes to the lead.
I believe Maggio did run out of fuel as well.
And that 20 in the lead in the 21 car. He's out. He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. Here comes Turf. Turf Tech.
Go, motherfucker! Yes!
Turf Tech is gonna win stage one on some fuel strategy.
Turf.
The 9 car.
Matt, I did it!
The 9 car is gonna get 10 points in this first stage. What a crazy way to end there. We got some.
Ran out right past the start finish line. Started sputtering.
Aw, great job saving it, Turf.
What do you mean it won't help playoffs?
Oh, that helps Turf.
That helps.
Gain positions.
Yes.
That 10 points will go a long way, trust me.
If he can have another stage like that.
He's not in the playoffs, is he?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay then. There you go. So that's gonna put Turk up quite a few positions.
Yes. Wonder who's gonna be a lap down here.
I don't think anybody.
I don't think anybody's gonna be a lap down.
Matt finished 12th. Oh, I guess I could tell you. I first, and Nat second, Trek third, Fergie 5th. Or it's hard because Drake's third, but we're not counting him, so it's hard to tell you. Got
So
confused.
Drake doesn't have in this situation.
True. As of now.
Maggio did not hit. Grant, do you know if Maggio
Technically, Turk doesn't count.
You guys know? Because he didn't.
True. As of now.
I do not know if he pitted or no.
Oh, Maggio into the infield. What is he gonna do here in the start? Wonder if
Maybe he did.
forgot to pit.
Oh, he forgot to pit. Oh, is he gonna be out of fuel?
12
No, it
laps.
sounds like he's underpowered.
It sounds like he's all right.
So I think he.
Oh,
may
maybe
have
he.
pitted
Oh,
at the
maybe
end
he
of the
came
stage.
in.
Okay.
Maybe he came in under, or
He
when
came under green at the very
came
end.
in under green there. Yeah.
So 12 laps.
Oh, that's he went to the
Since he
back.
jumped to the back, I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah, since he went to the back and negated everything,
He ran out of fuel. So.
he did run out of fuel, and I think he spun around. So he came in, rolled into the pit, so he wouldn't. Oh, they're wrecking!
Heavy
Big
contact
crash!
on the front stretch.
Big
Four
wreck.
cars involved.
Game
The
Nerd is
99, I
involved.
believe
The 08, the
the
68,
89.
the 8. That's a caution. The 36 was involved. The
The
98.
11 was involved in that as well.
The 11 was involved. Yes.
Oh, I know, but he was involved, so we just need to make note of that.
The 89 was also involved. Keith Ayers. The whole back half of this field. Just.
I'm hearing that the 8 was actually flipping through contact as well.
So that means some of them is gonna have a big break.
So, Turf, with that caution, is everyone on the lead lap, or?
Everybody was on the lead lap before.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so how many laps are in this stage?
There was 12, so now there is
Should be about 8.
eight to go.
So everybody would have enough fuel?
Yeah, we would
Yes,
have enough
everyone will have
fuel
enough
even
fuel.
on the other stage.
Alright.
Or on the start of the race, we would have enough fuel.
So right now, Nat is your leader with Game Nerd in second, followed by Turf Tech in the 9 and third. Down low, up high is the 08 of Casey Joe as they come down the backstretch. Slight lag out of the 08. Looks like everything's okay now.
That's
Nitro pushing hard, 3 wide.
Game Nerd
as he
looking
makes
real
contact
low.
for the 9 and the 08.
The 08 going up real high with some contact there, and the 13 is going to take this lead away
3 wide with the
as
98,
they are getting
the 99 and the 36,
very squirrely
and they're
back
all
there.
fighting for the same position.
Oh, the 99, he's going to come
there
up, and
goes
that's a
the 99 heavy
the
contact.
99
Caution should be out again.
into the wall, into many cars. Caution. The 89 was the car involved. Or, yeah, the 89.
Yeah, I got pushed up into, I believe it was, I don't know.
So you were more fuel saving.
Oh no, I just got, yeah, you didn't hit me that hard, it just pushed me up and then he was just above me. It's not like you pounded me up, it just kind of a tap that got me tight.
So a lap goes on under that.
Yeah, it'll be 4 laps. It'll be 4 laps because of cautions.
There's going to be...
It'll be 4 laps run in during that segment because of cautions.
Yeah.
Caution
so
laps.
From 6 back it pitted. 6 back pitted.
6 back, pitted. Okay.
Alright, let us know how many laps are left here.
As I'm going to jump on with Nitro as he
40.
leads the field back green here.
How many?
4.
4. Alright, I was right.
Remember, Drake's doesn't matter in this situation, so.
Yes. I think he's back here a
Still on
ways.
the high side. Turf down low in third. Goose up in fourth. Nitro will get the lead coming off of 2.
Nitro's going to keep the lead down the backstretch with the 13 trying to maybe find a way to get past him. See if he can back this corner up and make a move down low. No, he's just going to send it in on the high side and it's going to stick.
Oh, that was a bold move by the 13. Didn't quite work to keep him side by side with the 68 there.
Nobody's getting,
As
but the
we see
9 is
Turf
going to be in a
Tech
good
coming back down on
position
the bottom.
here with the
Here comes the
11
11 down
making
low.
a questionable move down there.
I was blocking him, by the way.
That's fine, doesn't
That was-
matter.
10
That
4,
was
but
fine.
hey, just remember, don't ruin your race over that either, okay?
Yeah,
Oh no, I just wasn't going to let him dive me.
you're good.
As we see the 9 and the 68 going to get a shot from the 13 here. 3 wide for third.
The 9 going to take the lead on the bottom as they come to 2 to go off of 4. The 98
pushing the 9
is
down on the bottom.
hunting
68
that 9
still
car
up
down.
high. Here comes the 11 in fourth. He's going to get a huge run. He's going to get by Nitro. Remember the 11 not being scored here.
The 9 is going to have to run it down in there. Is he going to be able to stick it on that bottom lane?
Oh, it's 4 wide in the backfield there.
Maggio on the high side with the
Yep, they
11.
hold on to it. They spread out.
How did they do that? That was
coming to the white flag, right, Turf?
Yes. Wait.
1 to go, and your stage 1 winner is fighting with the 98. Slight contact.
9, a little bit loose.
There, the 98 trying to pinch him down. It's not going to work. He got to push from this. He got to push from the 68, and they're four wide coming off of 2 as they go back down to 2x2, and they're 4 wide again. With Keith getting pushed all the way down, he's going to come back up. The 11 going to the bottom, to the back of the 9. 4 wide again back there, and they are just bouncing off of each other. And Turf will win stage 2. He's going to sweep the first and second stages of this race.
Oh, Turf, bud, you're getting me excited here today, bud.
And I was going against 2v1 there for a while because Maggio and Drake were drafting, and I was down below.
Yep, you did a great job there. Way to hold him off.
Might get a little side draft tap up.
Wow, what a finish there. So Turf, you can give us the top 10 rundown? Okay. As we have the 9 and the 98 leading the field back to green here.
Comes the 9 and the 98 coming back to the start-finish line, and we are back underway, back green. 30 laps to go, so it'll be a 2-stopper if there is no cautions.
The 11
looking down low, they're 3 wide. Just let him go. Just let him go. Just race him.
Oh, KJ gonna go with the 11 here. Contact with the 98.
Contact. The 9 and the 98 got together.
KJ both, I believe, saved it.
Yes, they did.
Wow, great job by those
The
drivers
11 hitting the 98 as he's going to wash up the 8 trying to go below. Oh, and it's going to get cut off there. Getting a great view looking back at these cars. Oh, and the 9 got hooked by the 21, and that's a huge crash. Everybody is in it except for Maggio.
Grant, I will be sending you a clip of that one.
Yes.
Goodness. Looks like the 21 may have hooked the 9, and it just...
yeah.
When somebody gets hooked like that, it's on from there at that point, right, Grant?
Yeah. I will, yeah, so, I will.
Did Drake leave?
No, but I will be sending Grant a video because it was a blatant turn right into me.
Okay.
So.
Alright.
Yeah,
Maggio,
so that's cool.
or it's going to be KJ rather, and Casey Joe will be leading this field back to green.
26 to go. So
26 laps to go. Still a 2-stopper by a couple laps.
We get 13
or it's a
laps,
1-stopper,
so.
excuse me, by a couple laps.
So you gotta push it literally to the end.
Yep.
You gotta pretty much run out.
Oh, the 21 in the wall. I think the 11 pushed the 36 up into the 21.
The 11's hitting a lot of people. A lot of people are frustrated.
The 08 still gonna... Yeah,
yeah, the 11, and then if they ever find out who invited him.
Yeah, I mean, everybody except for him is doing real well with being clean and things tonight. Yeah, you have to be, you have to not more or less like sign up to be in the race. You just have to put your name in the roll call. It's something that we've had for just like we just instated it this season, It's worked wonders. It's worked really well. Oh, and the 8 is in the wall with the 68, and we have a caution possibly with the 21 going down pit road. Jay Fergie was also involved in it, and that is another caution. I'm not too sure what happened back.
I know one thing, that 11 car is going to be very, very down in the standings.
I think his points will be negated for this race. Yeah, it'll
so,
be.
Hey, everyone, do me a favor. Get clips of Drake for tonight. Send them to any admin you can, Snapchat, whatever, and we will make sure it gets taken care of. Okay.
Sweet. Ooh, the 08 did not get going. 92 is going to go below him, as well as the 99. Below him as well. There's contact back there. The 11, they're 4-5 wide almost for a second as they fan out 2 by 2 now. Following the 08 here, looking back up into the front of the field. Yeah, a lot of these guys have, or just about every single one of them, and some that weren't able to be here tonight, have done a fantastic job with working together and making sure we don't have caution-filled races. You know, I don't know about making it a tonight statement. It's more of a we have a driver that's not supposed to be in the field, and that's what's causing the wrecks. We may have had like 1 or 2 if he wasn't in the field, probably just about 1, but other than that, these guys, everybody except that 11 car is doing really good right now. The 98 going to get contact there from the 89. It's going to stack the field up a little bit from that high side. The 9 going to get a push from the 36 as he got moved by the 11 on the bottom after that's... Yeah, please.
18 to go, 18 to go.
18 laps to go. So still a one-stopper?
Yes.
Okay.
It's for sure a one-stopper with no stationer.
Alright.
How many laps do you got left there?
I have 10 laps of fuel left, and we got
so you can last up until 8 laps to go.
yes. I'm just gonna do what the leaders do.
Yeah, just follow suit with the leaders, or I mean, if I were you, I'd just either pit with the leaders, or if you know when they're gonna pit a lap before them. It gets you an extra.
Too much for 2 tires.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna around a place like this, like last night, I had the ability to catch Jade and Maggio when I didn't take any tires, and they took, when I took 2 tires and they took none, and I had about 5 laps to catch them. So if you wanted to, you could go 2 tires. It's just gonna act differently. The car's gonna be looser on that left side. It's gonna slide up a lot more.
So
with the
I don't know what strategy I have yet.
It's more of a you have 8 laps to catch him.
Leader. Good.
Okay. Are they pitting right now?
No.
Oh.
I thought he was, so I went up and I was at 21.
But, no, strategy is huge, especially in our races. We run the settings to where strategy comes into play just about every single race. Save a turf. But yeah, the strategy for these guys comes into place just about every race, and it's what makes them better. It's what develops them to be great racers, like we've seen a lot of these guys turn into.
Yeah.
So.
He's hitting the 11. He's hitting the
Or
11.
KJ up into the 11.
Oh, is that KJ? I thought that was
Yeah, that's KJ in front of you.
Yeah, KJ gave him a little tap.
The 11 not gonna have anywhere to go here, and he might be. Is it the 8 on his outside? Almost. Look, it looked like it was gonna be like that. These guys battling for it up here, though. The 99 is gonna try and move into the lead here. Lead changing every few seconds as of right now. Contact down the front stretch, 3 wide, almost. Keith just trying to look for anything he can at the moment, and they're 3 wide with the 11 and the 21.
Ooh, look like we about had a crossover by Maggio as they come down the backstretch. The 99 and KJ still trying to hold off the lead.
Yep. The 11, the 8, and the 9 there. We're 3 wide for a moment. Looks like the 11 and the 8 got together. Yeah, that was a really tight situation. Looks like the 68's coming into the pits. Nitro is the first one down pit road in this lead pack.
It's an interesting strategy call there.
How many laps to go? About 10?
13.
13, okay.
Yeah, so right on the edge of the pit road.
It might be 12 now.
Okay, so it's right on the edge there. He's going full run. It could be
9 and the 8. I just heard her coming down this time as well.
It could be a good call. I'm not saying it would be a bad call. As more guys are gonna come down pit road here.
Looks like the 21's going as well as the 98 gets shoved up at the wall.
Oh, the 21 into the
the
tires. And we have another guy in the grass on the front stretch. Looks to be the 11. Yeah, so the 21 is actually going to come into the pits there from that angle.
I spit on pit road because I was watching that wreck.
Oh,
and I forgot to press the brake.
Turf.
I'm just watching it and I was like, so I need a caution.
Yes, you do. Surprised that wasn't a caution.
I was watching the wreck. I was like, oh, there's gonna be a caution. This is perfect. And then it was just 2 cars.
I'm gonna try and find Keith here.
Is pitting this time.
Here comes the 98. Is your
coming out.
promoter leader? Oh man!
99 actually is the leader right now. That looked really close for that other car that.
Yes, it did. It looked really close for Goose. I'm gonna follow him down this pit road. Oh wow! Matt Parkhurst went way down on the backstretch. Just caught that. The 21 is coming out. The 98 gets into his pit stall. KJ going into 3 and 4. Maybe he's coming in here. Could be something of interest, and he is coming in. He's coming down.
13 is coming in as well this time.
Been in his pit box.
Goose did not speed. He's coming out now.
All right. So Goose just got it under.
Said the nitro blow an engine or something. He's been in his pits for a while.
Turf, can you confirm if there's just a car sitting on pit road or is?
Yeah, Nitro's been in his pit stall for that long.
Nitro's a lap down to me, so.
Oh, so he is done.
Yeah.
Okay, and the 08 is also in pit road. Is he all right?
10 laps remaining.
Yeah, he just pitted.
Okay. Good. Everybody's coming down right now. So the 13, the 92, are also in their pit stalls. The 08 is coming out with the 99 right behind him. Keith Allen Ayers and the 8 car of Matt Parkhurst are coming off of 2. Who's your leader right now?
I cannot tell you. It's a Kosh, or it's a custom car.
Are they going into 3?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got the leaders right here. It's Keith and Matt are the leaders at the moment.
They took 2 tires.
Well, if they took, well, yeah, if that's the case, it's going to be a long drive for these 2 to the finish. It's not going to be a lot of fun.
I took 4 and I had the penalty.
If they're smart right now, they'll just kind of take it easy right around.
Yeah.
Try to save those lefts as most as they can, and then push it when they get closer to the end.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they took 2 because they're half a thing ahead of me, and I know I had my 15-second pit stop, but I don't think that would be where they're at. So.
Yeah, but remember, you also had a penalty.
Yeah, just the 15 seconds. So I think they're quite a bit ahead of me. They're 20 seconds ahead of me. So even without the penalty, they would be 5 seconds ahead of me, and we pit at the same time. So
Keith could go for his first win this season.
Well, Matt's looking for his first win this season as well, as he's going to the low side, trying to find some clean air and get a run off the corner. Can't get it here. He'll jump in the draft as they go down the backstretch. Keith diving it down to the bottom. Matt slow, methodical, slowly getting down on an exit, trying to get as much of a runoff that he can. Well, I mean, you know, if you're a racer at heart, you're not thinking about that. You just want to go as fast as you can, and you know, you want to be leading this race. But
here comes the 8 to his inside,
from
though.
A strategist, yeah, that's definitely what you want to do, is kind of back off and just try to save your tires.
At the 8 coming to his inside all the way down to the white line. The 89 can be able to hold him down there. He's gonna have the edge coming off of 4.
Yeah, Keith definitely had the better line, even going into the corner, with Matt sticking down by the white line the whole way back down the back stretch.
Yep. Coming up on a lap car looks.
Yeah, I'll tell you once I get to
Yep.
Coming up on the 13, who is a lap car.
We have 5 to go, so they're coming to 4 to go.
Alright. So coming to 4.
Maggio's gaining, but I
laps to
don't
go.
think he ain't enough for that time.
May not be enough.
Yeah, you're right. I believe that
if they pit at the right time.
is slowly creeping up on him.
This track is big, and they're only about a quarter, maybe just a little bit more than a quarter of a straightaway in front of him at the moment.
Way to go, and
They're about a
way, so.
they're about a
But again,
quarter of
part
a
of
straightaway in
this is the
front of
reason
him.
of them sitting here racing each other. You know, if these two would just stick in line with each other, it wouldn't be no problem.
I believe they just crossed 3 to go, right?
No, they're coming to.
Ooh, they game
go.
So I'm 4 to go right now.
Yep, 4 to go. Game Nerd trying to help out his good friend in the 8 of Matt Parkhurst.
Lap car can play some dividends for these boys as they come to 3 to go. 3 laps to go in this one
He's still.
here at Michigan. These guys behind Maggio are catching him as well as he's catching the front pack. If these two keep racing each other like they are right now, we could 100% see that 98 come into play, possibly on the final lap.
Yep. Matt falls back behind Keith here. Game Nerd still trying to help his friend along as they come out of turn 4, coming to 2 to go this time.
On the front stretch.
8 more turns, 2 more laps, 4 miles left in this race, folks.
Just about.
Ooh, Game Nerd, huge shot to the back of the 8 as they go into the corner.
Which corner 3?
Corner 2.
Dude.
Matt's gonna have you. Shouldn't stick behind him. He'll.
Matt's
Matt's
making a really
Right
smart
on that
decision
bumper.
right now. For his own sake of keeping that second place spot. If him and the 13 are able to
Right.
get back up to Keith in this final lap here as we come to one
Lap,
to
and I think
go,
Maggio might have the draft off.
the white flag is out.
Brought to you by the Revved Up Podcast.
This is it.
This is it right here,
He's gonna get
guys.
it. Keith
Going
with
into
that.
turn 1 and turn 2 for the final time.
Matt's gonna try dropping here.
Matt on the high side, is he
Fighting
going to be able to
hard
have
on
an
the
edge?
outside.
To the high side. He's
Oh,
going to have his
no.
he's going to have his side draft. Here comes the 98 behind these guys. Can
He's
he
gonna
make
clear
something happen?
Game Nerd sticking with Matt on the outside. Keith
Matt
fighting hard by himself
sends
down
it
low.
into the high side. Is he going to be able to keep it up there? Here comes the
Maggio's
98.
not gonna get there.
Maggio
Turn 4 for the final
Tried getting in
time.
front.
The 89
Keith
Keith Allen Ayers is going
his
to
first
win
win
at
of the
Michigan. Nice. Would you look at that? Keith Allen Ayers winning the first race of the playoff.
Oh, as you can hear his excitement over the radios, folks. He's been wanting this one all season long. Finally gets it here at Michigan. Congratulations to the 89 machine.
And Matt second. How's that for them two?
That was a lot of fun working with you. It was.
I'm happy too, because this is
I finally got one.
they're both me and Keith are both co-owners of the team. He said so, by the way.
Oh, this one should be fun. This should be a fun. This should be a fun booth interview.
So,
Knows why.
while we're at it,
Knows why.
Here we go.
Turf, this is Grant up in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, I got a copy.
Oh man, winning both stages. Fortunately, caught speeding down pit road in the final stage due to a on-track incident. How do you feel after that race? And what are your lookout for the rest of the playoffs now that you got those 20 extra points?
Well, that will help, but yeah, I kind of screwed myself up because I only finished 16 seconds behind Matt and Keith, so if I would have not had my speeding penalty of 15 and a half seconds, I would have right have been there at the very end with them, so kind of screwed myself up, and let's just say I'm not too happy with individuals, but
I know.
Yeah, you definitely did one heck of a job tonight, Turf. I'm super proud of you as a owner, as well as the competitor. You did a great job. Congratulations on those 2 stage wins, and let's go get them next week at Dover.
yay, I hate Dover, but sure.
Alright. It's time for interviews.
Let's make sure we got all of them in here. See, there's Matt, Keith. We're waiting on Maggio.
It is time. It's almost time for interviews. Powered up by Rogers Racing Engines.
So,
About time, emoji
so I
red
tell you
heart,
what I'm
emoji
going to do
red
here.
heart,
Game Nerd,
emoji
you got a
red
copy?
heart.
This is Grant up in the booth.
Yes, I do.
Hey man, we saw you hanging with the leaders there those last couple of laps. You were really working with your great friend Matt Parker, trying to get him a win this season. Was that just something y'all just were trying to work with, all race long of you two getting together? Was it just one of those things that kind of happened? What was your thoughts going into it?
No, there was no
Emoji red
plan
heart,
before the
emoji
race
red
or anything
heart,
like that. It
emoji
was
red
just
heart.
the whole race just went terribly for me, and I was got into an incident at the beginning of the stage, and there was no caution for it, and so I was sitting in 10th before that, and I looked and I was like, well, I'm only going to lose one more spot if I back out, and so I asked Matt where he was, and he was like, I'm up with the leaders, I'm up with Keith right now, and I was like, are they catching you? And he was like, yeah, kinda, and I was like, okay, so I dropped back, and I tried to pull an auto club like I did with Casey, funnily enough, when I did that to Matt, and yeah, I jumped behind him and was gonna try to help him out, but
that was a fun one to watch.
He kind of botched turn 3, so there wasn't really much I could do there. So, and I didn't want to affect Maggio at all, because I saw Maggio coming as well, and was like, I don't want to get into him or anything like that, and cause something controversial, because tonight had enough, you know, dilemmas as it is. So, I don't know. I was hoping to end the night on a good note, and I mean, still good that he finished second place. That's a really good night, a lot better than mine anyway. So. I was just hoping to give him that one more spot. Nevertheless, congratulations to Keith.
Drivers. So proud, so proud.
Yeah, so, you know, unfortunately, your racing didn't go that well, but good job tonight of trying to keep the car as clean as you can, and good luck next week as we go to Dover.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, I will send it to Hazard to get second place.
Alright, we're here with Matt Parkhurst. Here in the 8th, great night for you, bud. Not what you wanted at the end, but hey, very solid finish for you and your team. What do you got to say about it?
I gotta say, I knew coming into this race, I watched the, you know, I was up in the booth for the entry series race, and I saw that final stage. Pit strategy was going to be the deciding factor in the race. I learned something from that race. Keith learned something from that race. We were up in the booth watching that race together. We saw 2 tires end up getting the win in that race, so we both figured, what the heck, we'll throw 2 on it. We'll work on drafting together, and hope we can stay just far enough ahead. And I know when we hit about 7 or 8 laps to go, once the pit stop cycled through, I knew that Maggio had a really strong run coming, and he was gaining on us fast, and I honestly thought we were sitting ducks. I thought Maggio was going to use them tires and overtake us, but Keith and I did a really good job of drafting together for a few laps, and we got just enough of a gap to where I could kind of battle with him a little bit, to where I could maybe, you know, try to strategize for the end of the race should it come down to a battle between us two, which it ended up doing. And but I tell you what, I don't think any of that would have been possible without Game Nerd. I know he kind of got away from everybody at the end there, and I know what he had done at Auto Club last year with Casey in order to steal a win from me, you know, by drafting with Casey and getting him up to me. And so I was hoping that, you know, it could work in my favor this time, but you know, like he said, just got a little hot in the turn 3 that last lap. Otherwise, I think I would have had it, because I got a great run off of turn 2 that last lap on the outside, and I thought I was going to have that one, but not meant to be. Big congrats to Keith getting that first win of the season. I know, like I told him right after the race, I'm like, that was a very fun battle that he and I had. You know, he and I have always worked really well together whenever we're drafting together, and it played out just like I hoped it would.
Yes, ma'am.
Other than me not winning, of course, but you know, hopefully next week.
Yeah, so your finish was very solid. It helped in the playoffs.
Oh, definitely. It was a very solid points night for me. You know, stages weren't great, but I think that second place race finish is going to help kind of make up for that, and should be in a decent shape points-wise headed into next week. Headed to Dover, which is one of my favorite tracks, and I know I had a very strong car there last year. Probably the car to beat, but cautions didn't fall my way there, so I got redemption in mind there.
So, congratulations, Matt.
Thanks, bud.
Go celebrate with your pit crew, and we'll get you next week at Dover.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I've been waiting for this. First place in the number 89 Chevrolet, Keith Allen, owner and, well, actually co-owner of KAI. Keith, my man, good job, buddy.
All I have to say is, finally.
Finally, brother.
I am shaking. Just come take 2 tires in the final stop and hope for the best. I saw Matt do the same thing. We came out together, we drafted together, we got hooked up, but we were gone. I thought Matt was going to catch us, but just wasn't enough. And I was able to hold off Matt for the win, and that was a good battle, Matt. That was fun.
Yeah, and with you getting this win, this will help you big time in the playoffs.
Yeah, because coming in, I was reseeded 6th, but I was 8th and 8th in the stages, and then I won. So this is going to help me big time in the points. I just can't believe I just won. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have a really hard time now because I'm gonna start rooting for you more, and it's gonna be a lot more difficult from here on out. So,
Thank God. I think the Soul 8 and 9 card is going to be in the championship hunt when we come to Homestead.
Yeah, well, you have impressed a lot of people. Very upset winning. So, congratulations.
Keith.
Hey, I'll see you in victory lane in a little bit, buddy, for some Mountain Dew sprayed all over us.
Thank you, Hazard.
No problem. Alright, final thoughts here. Dash, Grant, Steve?
Maybe ILL make fun of him more often before the race.
Well,
Emoji melting face,
I think it was a really, really
emoji
good
smirking
race
face.
tonight, despite having our problems with the 11 car. Obviously, it's something that we'll work towards. It's something that these guys really had an unfortunate battle within the race, but I'm really happy to see the 89 win. It's really nice to see him back in victory lane. We had a great battle with him in the 8, and honestly, the 98 was able to show his dominance as well, and it was nice to also see the 9 get some recognition with winning stages 1 and 2. That'll help him go a long way. I think I think this race shakes up a bit as well.
It does, especially, you know, knowing that the 9 hasn't had very much success all season long. But now, as playoffs come, Turf's finally able to shine with that machine. As well as the 8 and then 89. So,
Yeah, I would also like to say, congratulations, Keith. I know you've been trying to fight for this all season long. You finally get it done here in Michigan in the playoffs when it matters most. Congratulations to you.
No idea how hard I've been working for this.
Trust me, I do, buddy. I've been with you every step of the way.
Y'all have no idea. I thought my NASCAR days were numbered, but I guess not.
We do have
Matt, also to you, congratulations to second. Best finish of the season so far, so great job to you as well, bud.
Yeah, we do have Maggio in the booth here with us. Maggio, run us through your race and how you were able to get back up to the leaders there. It seems like if you had one more lap, you might have been able to get the win.
Yeah, it was a pretty frustrating race, honestly. Happy with the top 3. I feel like I had a car to win. They had a good strategy. I didn't think that my tires would be able to last if I took 2 tires, so I took 4, but I should have pit probably 1 lap earlier than I did, to fully split it in half. But yeah, the first stages were a little annoying. There's a moving obstacle in my way, so I feel like that cost me stage 2.
Yeah.
And then stage 1, I pit at the end, and I thought it would just let me pit again, and I would just pit, and then it would start in the back, but it didn't, and it put me first, so I had to pull off and go to the back, but I was lucky that a yellow came out after that. And then after that, in stage 3, I was just trying to chase down Keith and Matt.
Right.
I knew it was gonna kind of be like a log function where I would catch him really fast in the first couple laps, and then as it went on, I would catch him less and less and less. And by the end, I was catching him probably a half second a lap, and I just needed one more lap, and I think I would have had him because I had gotten to Matt's quarter panel. I was behind Keith, so I think I needed one more lap, but it was a good strategy from them. Good win, Keith. I know you've been working for a long time for this one.
Thank you, Maggio. I appreciate it.
Yep. I got put in the wall on that last run too, which annoys me a little bit because I think that slowed me down a little bit to where maybe I would have caught him if that hadn't happened. I don't know how much that really slowed me down, but I'm just gonna have to start racing people the way they race me.
Yeah, that's something that that we're gonna definitely be looking into, and obviously some things are racing incidents, but also some things can be worked on as well. And we're going to dive deep into what happened tonight and get that all sorted out. But I thought you had probably the winning car, if not one of the strongest cars to beat. You showed that all throughout the race, and you're going to get a lot of points tonight. Be happy with your finish. Be content with where you were. I haven't had a win in the truck series, and I just gained a heck of amount of points, and I'm sitting second. I'm content with it too. So there's a month left. You got a month left. You got 4 races to go in this playoff chase. So you got some time with that 11 and how he's going to be scored tonight. You're going to definitely be able to get a lot of points out of this as well. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to putting a good 4 weeks together and hopefully come out with a championship. Consistency sometimes beats wins.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, guys, you have anything else to say before we head off for the night?
I don't think so. Steve, anything?
I don't have anything.
Alright.
Kevin, you're the only one left.
I'm good to go.
Alright. Kevin?
I said nope.
Alright.
It's time to shut down, so thank you all for watching. Tune in tomorrow.
Well, we're off tomorrow. We're off tomorrow. So it's Saturday? Saturday.
Wreckfest!
Can Matt get a win?
No.
Probably not.
I get my second win in Wreckfest history on week 2, because I've had that happen.
I hope not. I still need my first.
Will Duckies be attacking Kevin? Yes.
Steve Rogers, Kevin. I am Howard. Keep going worldwide. Thanks for watching. See you next time.